What's going on, geeks and gamers, and welcome to Gaming with Geeks. And in the midst of this pandemic that's going around, there's a lot of people who might not be going out, might not be going to work as much as they normally do, and a lot of people are turning to gaming. And in the case of PlayStation 4 owners, a lot of them have turned to Final Fantasy VII. You can see here from this headline, Final Fantasy VII Remake, likely the third biggest PS4 exclusive launch ever. Which is pretty incredible, but it's really highly anticipated as well. It should be noted that this is only going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive for about a year. At that point, it is going to open up and be ported to PC as well as Xbox, and who knows with the next-gen consoles if it'll be made available for PS5 and Xbox Series X. But let's get into this right here, and we can look at the numbers. It seems For the Love of Cloud, Strife and His Friends is just as strong now as it was in the 90s, as the Final Fantasy VII Remake may have been the third biggest launch of any PS4 exclusive ever. And again, there are some people that have issue with you calling it a Final Fantasy VII Remake because so much of the storyline has been changed from the original release of Final Fantasy VII, but officially it is entitled Final Fantasy VII Remake. The PlayStation 4 is the best-selling home console brand of all time, and this was helped by a lineup of killer exclusives throughout its lifespan. And I think we're going to see that continue with the PlayStation 5. As disappointed as I've been with some of the specifics that have come out about PlayStation 5 compared to Xbox Series X, I still think that the fact is Sony has so much better exclusive lineup of games than the Xbox has, unless they make a big push, or Microsoft makes a big push to have something different. I feel like we're going to see this same trend continue even with a machine that isn't quite up to the same level as the Xbox Series X. Final Fantasy VII Remake had a tumultuous release period. After 5 years in development, it was supposed to release in March, but it was pushed back to April. The new release date pushed the game into the center of the COVID crisis, causing concerns that it would be delayed again. Final Fantasy VII Remake was released early in some regions, like Europe and Australia. Lethal Lightning, I'm sure you guys know him from this channel. He was doing a lot of early streaming on it because Australia had it early. And of course, that led to a lot of spoilers being posted online, as always. It seems the chaotic circumstances surrounding Final Fantasy VII's remake release did little to diminish the enthusiasm, however. According to GameStat, now these are not official numbers yet, but they are likely very close, saw the player base surge to 2.3 million players during its release window. If these numbers are accurate, that had the third best launch of any PlayStation 4 exclusive game, behind God of War 2.4 million and Marvel Spider-Man's 3 million. Two PlayStation 4 exclusives that sold absolutely bonkers. It bears mentioning that the remake is only a timed exclusive, like we said before, a timed exclusive for PlayStation 4, and after that year, April 10th, 2021, it's expected that it will come to PC and Xbox One. And like we talked about earlier, the PS4 dominated the current console generation with these exclusives. They mentioned a couple here, Persona 5 and Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, as well as Spider-Man and God of War. It was one smart move for Sony to secure timed exclusivity for Final Fantasy VII Remake. The only question is now whether the other prominent PS4 exclusives like Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us Part 2, which may be falling under a little controversy based on the storyline of that game, can compete with the new adventures of Cloud, Strife and his friends in terms of sale. But either way, no doubt that this has been a pretty big success for the studio, for Sony, and for Final Fantasy VII. I have played a decent amount of it. I'm not too far through it yet, but what I have played, I have really enjoyed. The game's really well made, and I enjoy the combat mechanics, and it looks incredible. But let us know what you guys think about this, the third best-selling PS4 exclusive ever, if those numbers hold up. Pretty impressive. Have you played Final Fantasy VII Remake? What do you think about it? The gameplay, what was your experience? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and we'll talk to you guys later.